Good morning. Papa Balloon again. In my parrot shirt, I have the remains of last night's General Tso's chicken on my Hawaiian shirt. But welcome to Double White Studios. This is once again Papa Balloon, here to show you a couple of balloon animals. I tend to go more for the slightly better than dog and sword things, partly because I don't really want to be a dog and sword guy. Dogs and swords are wonderful, and I know a lot of people who that's all they do is the real simple one balloon animals, and I do quite a few of those at times, but they're fast, easy, and hey, they get you $1 when you do tips. That's kind of nice. But today I'm going to do an elephant. There are several ways of doing an elephant. You can do the classical one balloon, which is very much like a dog. All you do, and if you want to do this is fine. Soften up, make a little hook. I like to put a hook in the trunk. Make 2 fold twists. And actually what we do is roll this knot out. So that gives you a little shape to the head. Give it a leg, another leg, body, back legs, and make the body 4. I just put it in like that. Straightened out, and you have an elephant. But see, that's the problem. When you just do a simple twist like that without pulling the knot through, it will untwist. Or you can put the legs together, and it does make a pretty nice little elephant. Draw a couple eyes on, and it's fine. That's for the beginners. But if you want to make a very cool elephant, by the way, my favorite joke, whenever a child asks for elephant, I say, well, which one do you want? Do you want an African elephant, an Asian elephant, or an Alabama elephant? And, of course, the main joke is, what's the difference between an African elephant and an Asian elephant? About 2,000 miles. But I always make the Alabama elephant because they're from Tuscaloosa. Thank you, Dave, Mr. Rainbow. I appreciate your joke. I stole it. Now, the elephant takes 2 balloons, 2 color balloons, 1 white. Blow this up as far, just leave a little tiny bit on the end so you can tie that. Alright. Then, make a loop like so. And tuck the big loop through the little loop and bring it up. And kind of give some shape to the ears. That isn't totally necessary, but I like to because I like having shape to the ears. I like shapely everything. Alright, that's the ears. For the body and the trunk, leave a little bit on the end. You don't need too much. I like squeezing it, soften it up a little bit. Some people do all kinds of embellishments, put pinch twists, stuff like that. While it's good, and if I have time to do that, I'll put a pinch twist and put a peanut in its nose, that kind of thing. Give it a trunk, twist it off, and attach that. I always put it through the ears and attach it down. Bring the trunk out. Alright? Then, make a leg. This actually can be in any order you wish. A pinch twist. So just basically making a triangle back over here. And if I have some left, and I want to have a little bit here, I'll make this like a hump. Elephants are not little animals. They're big animals. Make a hump there. That one's a little bit bigger than I normally like, but there's that. Okay, now this is the part that sells it. A white balloon, you can use a 160 or a 260. I like 260s because 160s don't seem to last as long. They just go down easier, so 260s work well. Give it a little curve. Try to shape it. Give that one, hand's length. Then you make 2 bubbles like that. Grab your elephant, insert the eyes, there we go, insert the eyes into the head, turn the trunk up, the tusks. Shape the other tusk and break that off at about the right length, and then you can do whatever you want to, and there are so many ways of embellishing this. I'll show you one. Take a scrap, well, I'll just use a whole balloon. Take a scrap of black and do the 4 pinch twist piece. I like to do, just do 4 bubbles, a bubble, and a pinch twist. Pinch twist a second bubble. The 3rd bubble. And now the 1st bubble. And tear this off. So you have a cluster. Take that cluster, put it in down here. There we go. Draw, I love drawing eyes. Okay, and that is for as much work as it is, which it isn't much. It's 3 balloons. It takes you, I don't know, even this video showing you how to do it only takes 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5. You could do one of these in 3 minutes or less. I like to have most of my stuff under 3 minutes if I can, my restaurant and line work, because it just, you go faster and you serve more people. Excuse me. The basic reason for that, however, is that you, and it's not my only reason, but it is a reason to do so, is it makes you available to get more tips. I do not work on tips exclusively, although there are times when I do, but it's very nice to have your bonus for your work in the form of money coming in, and that's an awfully nice part of this business. If I didn't make money, it wouldn't be a business, it would be a hobby. I make my living doing this, and I charge people, and I charge a good amount of money. I don't consider that to be the primary reason I do this, because I do this because I love children. I love working with children. I love working with families. I love working with people. People are the most important thing there is, the most important part of my life. But because of that, I like to put out a good quality product. I've had any number of people who come to restaurants, who follow me and go to one restaurant after another to see me because They love the balloons that I make for their kids. And the restaurants know this. One of my restaurants told me the other night that they keep track of these things, and the evenings that I show up there, their profits are now up over 8% over last year at the same time. So, and this is a consistent thing. I would not go into a restaurant and tell them that this happens, but I would tell them that it can happen. You know, don't tell them that it will. Tell them that it can, because this is the way it has worked for me. It's worked for other people. This brings up the idea that working for a living doing this is very, very good. I won't say that it is perfect, but you can, if you can find 2 or 3 restaurants who will pay you a certain payment per day for coming in, you can have a little circuit of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 nights, 5 nights a week, and you can easily make enough money to survive. I will not at this point tell you how much you can make, but you can make enough money to sleep indoors and have hot meals, and that's a wonderful thing. And most restaurants will comp you a meal, maybe even a drink or 2. One of my restaurants knows that I am particularly fond of a certain kind of drink, and they really are very happy that I like that one. But I don't do that at the time. I eat my dinner there sometimes and then have something nice, an adult beverage that I enjoy. I don't think I need to tell you this, but if you do not have a limit, some people object to drinking alcohol at all, and that's fine if that's your point of view. I totally understand, and that it's a decision that you have to make yourself professionally. But at the same time, I do want to point out that neither I nor you should sit at the restaurant and drink until you can't walk anymore. A drink, fine. I have always been known to have 1 or 2 a night. That's perfectly fine. But you do not want to drink to the point where you are excessive. Enough of my philosophy. Well, thank you very much from the Double Wide Studios here in lovely East Marion, Iowa, where we no longer have snow on the ground, even though it is only February 5th. And this is a very strange year. We've had 1 snowfall. Last year we had something like 90 inches of snow by this time of year. This year we've had 6. So, thank you, global warming. I appreciate it. Everybody enjoy your day. Make this elephant. This is really great. You'll love it. The kids love it. It's not hard. This is no more difficult than making a single balloon elephant. It's better looking. It's more effective. We'll get you better tips. We'll get you better jobs. And it's fun. It's a blast. I wake up every morning going, oh my God, I get to go to work today. No longer do I get up in the morning and go, oh God, it's work. I got to go to work. It's morning. I go to work because I want to now. This is wonderful. This is a tremendous business. It's a tremendous hobby. It's something that I love to do. Anybody from the age of 8 or 9 years old can do this to make $1 or 2 or feed themselves. You can put me down in any city in the world, any place, with a bag of balloons and a magic marker, and I can live. I can make food money. I can find a place to stay. I can survive. I can feed my wife, my family on balloons. Isn't that amazing? This is a great, great business. I love it very much. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.